I was very excited to see someone like Kristen, who we knew could be funny and we knew could be charming and lovable, but I also could really, see how she could use her talent to turn into this other end, and she did, and she surpassed it by a lot. Like she blew me away. She blew everybody away. I can't wait for people to see her performance because that really is something. I think she's incredible in this film.
The film starts with showing realistically how this would happen to someone who is still alive after all this time, has lost all their friends. It's not like she's walking down the street happy, just like saving people. I mean, it's a very lonely life, and she starts out in not a great place. In the first film, she's so optimistic and so hopeful and just like draws you in, and she just does it so well.
It's great fun. I mean, I don't, it's so natural for me to see Gal in this position because I've only really known Gal as this character she plays. So it's just like being home again and going to work with people you really like. And she's a wonderful actress. I've always said about Gal is that she has this incredible physical beauty.
And he is like a Gordon Gekko without the polish, I would say. That's how I would describe him. When we were getting into ideas of how to approach the character, and I was having these creative conversations with Patty, I kept on talking about Wall Street and Michael Douglas's character, Gordon Gekko, in the movie, and she insisted, yeah, that could be the right look, but he's not cool. And I was like, oh, perfect. That's so much better for me. I don't have to pretend to be cool again.
He's loving awareness. He's in love with his lady. He's super happy to be back in the world in this new body. Bodies are cool. Trees are exceptional. Light flowing through trees is exceptional. So it was kind of a meditative practice for me to become to become one with Steve in the beginning of his journey in this film to that Eckhart Tolle sitting on a bench looking at leaves dropping to the earth. It's like, can you actually just sit in the present moment and get in tune with it? I mean, that's a flowery way to explain it, but that's kind of what it was about.
So the first movie was very much bringing Wonder Woman to life, and so I started to try to make a list of the things that I wanted to get to experience with Wonder Woman that I hadn't gotten to on that film, like Wonder Woman at full power and the Wonder Woman that was evocative of my youth, that had that feeling of pop and strength and power. And so things about the idea started to come to me while I was working. I knew that the idea of bringing her to the 80s in America and this very different context felt like the right thing to do. And then the story really came pretty naturally when I started feeling what I wanted to talk about and what I felt like she would want to talk about in our modern world.